Is that YouTube? Is that you? Oh, YouTube? What are you doing here? I haven't seen you in a long time. That's fun. Hey, YouTube. What are you up to? You want to hang out, play some Islanders or something? You stopped talking to me a while ago. It's been a hard time for everyone, but we were so close for so long, and then just kind of, it's been a thing. Hello. I'm making a video. It's me, your absentee father. Back again. It's me, your absentee father. We're gonna build an island together, like nothing ever happened. I don't even remember how to play this game. You're gonna have to forgive me because, this says last played in January. It is now April 30th as of the day I'm recording this. It's been a long time since I have spoken to a camera or played this video game, but I'm excited to do it. It's a very fun time for me. I think I've said that a lot before, that I really do quite enjoy it. So I'm glad I got the opportunity. I don't know how far into this run we are anymore. So that's also an issue because I don't know how hard this is. I don't know what my expectation levels should be here. I see I'm at 22,000 points, which I think is pretty high. What's my all-time high score? 28,000. So yeah, we're pretty deep in. Which means this is probably a very bad time to just try and jump back in all william-nilliam. But sometimes you just don't have a choice, Sometimes you've got to do what you got to do. Why am I here, you might be asking? Well, I've got a great answer for you. It's, I just kind of felt like it. I had some time. I thought I'd sit down and give it a go. I've mentioned it a bunch while I was... So the thing is like I don't even know when my last video went up. Let me see. It's been a while since my last video went up, but not only that, like... because I knew, I was talking about the job that I had gotten in those videos. I knew I was getting that job, like, just towards the end of December, I found out about it, which means that, I started to bank videos, hoping, like, if I get ahead, I'll be able to keep it up, but I was wrong. I could not be more excited. I just opened my last video. So January 19th was the last time I had a video go up, but I haven't actually recorded since probably mid-December. I had banked a lot of videos. So that was really my hope for keeping this alive, and it just didn't work out. Because I'm loving my job. It's amazing. But it does make me, like with pretty much anything, when I'm done I'm editing videos for it, and when I'm done editing for it, like, I don't really want to open Premiere again for the day. So it's a ton of fun. I guess it's a little, it's always a slight shame when something that I enjoy doing takes a back seat, but I mean, it doesn't always have to forever. I think it just ended up being one of those things also where, like, it's like, there's no reason I couldn't have been doing this. I've been wasting a ton of time. When I'm not working. It's not like I'm working constantly here. It's very reasonable. I do very reasonable hours. It's a lot of fun as for a job, and it's like, there's no reason. I'm not like working in a mine or something. I'm not coming home like without any feeling in my limbs. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying it's just one of those things that I got so committed when I was doing it, I was so committed to this like every other day thing, and it was actually like at some level it was weighing on me, like even because it was basically my full-time job for a bit because I didn't really have anything else going on. I was doing my best to freelance here and there, but which I was still doing, but it was not coming up as often as I would want. And so I was really putting myself into this being like, I've got to stay in practice, got to keep editing, got to keep myself in the habit of just like working and keeping busy. And then I found a position, and I was so happy with it. I'm still so happy with it. But when it became clear that, obviously I could have just been like a healthy, normal person and been like, oh, I'll adjust my schedule. I'll post once a week. I'll post once a month, whatever, and just check in. You enjoy doing this, so why wouldn't you just adjust your schedule, post once a week, and then come back to it? Which would have been the smart and normal thing to do. However, instead I was like, I think I got very wrapped up in wanting to do the best that I could do in the new job. And then after that, it was just kind of like, I bummed myself out being like, oh, well, if I can't hit my every other day target, then why do it at all? And so maybe that's something I should try and rectify to some extent, like just be nicer to myself and let myself enjoy something. Look, I'm not kidding myself. There is one person watching this video right now, maybe two. So it's not exactly like I have a huge audience standard to upkeep. I could just not edit my videos and just do these little hangouts of different games instead. Like just post like 2 unedited Fall Guys games or something instead of trying to make an ultra tight sub 20-minute experience of a video game, and just play the old tried and true stuff that I love. And maybe that's what I'll do. I don't want to make too many. I don't want to be the like I mentioned at the top, I don't want to be the absentee father that slides back into your life after 3 months of absence and makes all of these grand promises, because I can't. Frankly, I can't. I don't know if I can keep them. But I'm having fun doing this right now, and I'll never say never for new videos. I'll never say no to I'll never say no new videos ever. I enjoy doing it too much to say like, oh, I'll never do this. Or I'm done entirely, because I think it's a lot of fun. 13 here. So does that clear that? I've been doing nothing but talk about myself, YouTube, and I keep getting notifications on my phone. This is amateur hour. I don't even know if my audio levels are balanced correctly. But we seem to be doing pretty well on this island. How are you doing? Tell me how you're doing while I drink. That's enough. That's enough. That's more than enough time to cover 3 months. I got 9 minutes to do it. You only get 10 seconds. We also need to establish, the power dynamic again. Why was I seeing a 17? Oh, because of the other thing. Ooh, okay. Let's just put our huts on the outskirts there for a minute. Now this, I think it's going to be behoove me more to start building mansions around here. And I'm thinking that's good, because if we can converge these mansions kind of in here, then a jewelry store will pick up on both the mine and hopefully all of the mansions. Also similarly, I completely forgot, but a temple going in here then would be pretty optimal, because it could hopefully see both from where it will lie. Look at me talking like I haven't taken a January, March, April, May 5-month break from this game. Look at me talking like I remember what I'm doing, even in the slightest. Okay, we've got a Fisher. We can really maybe sneak it in there. Nope, not quite. I don't know if we can. We cannot kiss both town centers or the statue. So let's just go. We just gotta go. Let's go the opposite side of this pillar if we can. Just, yep, there we go for 11. We know that this can go here for a lot. Again, the other big thing that I've actually done accidentally here is I remembered that when you kind of back a city onto a brewery, you get a ton of extra points for parks. So that's just good stuff. So this plateau will demarcate our temple, which I was really hoping could kind of scoot its booty in there, but that rock is not a disappearable rock. Oh. You've been on this channel long enough to know that we take those. That's what we call. So we call in the biz a gimme, a thank you, a thank you wanky, a thank you. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Moving on. Back to talking about this island. Let's see, what do we got here? Parks, towers. See, I think I might be able to illustrate the park thing to you here. Yeah, so that's like a 17-point park because it's drawing on both the city and the fields below. This is just a sloppy farm. Highly sloppy, but highly profitable. What is this like? Why is this so happy out here? 15. There's a lot of flowers. Okay, let's get that right on the edge of that flower and go there. A little bit out of the way. This one. So again, we're just going to keep working. We're going to keep working the same town center, but you have to get right on the edge of, yeah, getting that town center, but not touching the other fishery. That's how we're going to maximize this. We have another lumberjack. I know it did pretty well, like here. It got like 9 or something, didn't it? 7. Can I still just like stack it in here? 8. Okay, I can get 8, but... Oh, I see 9. Take the 9, even though, I mean, that lumberjack down there, I hate to break it to them, but like, I don't think they're going to get a ton of lumber. It's going to be highly inefficient figuring out how to, you know, get up there. Go there. I think I'm going to be able to slide another one in that spot, which is why I said no thank you on that one, but we'll see. So here again, like 23-ish here is good, in addition to like a 22, 24 up here. So yeah, we'll take this spot for 24. We'll get as far over as we can while still getting 24. I accidentally clicked. Oh, there we go. Okay. We'll stay there for 24. That's not like the greatest tower that's ever been placed, but it's fine. It knows its job, and it's doing it well. 16, but being down here, nets 20 all of a sudden. Oh, that's sort of... Oh! Oh! Hold on. Let's see if we can get another... I mean, this just goes here. There's literally nowhere else that it can go, and it doesn't get any bonuses from anything else whatsoever, so we'll go here. I wanted to see if I was going to get another house in that pack, but I did not, which is fine. Let's just take that. A 44-point circus. I mean, kind of confused by that placement. Yeah, let's just get right in there for 44. Rotate it a little bit. That was a wee. That didn't deserve a dab, but, you know, I gotta bring back all the hits because I'm only here for a limited time. I don't have special cup today, but that's, you know, I gotta also tease something later. However, it is 15 minutes into the video. I did bring a doggo clock. Gonna be fully transparent. It's been a while since I did a doggo clock. I don't remember if I did this one already or not. I don't remember which ones I've done. This is my 29th Islanders video. I've shown you 28 dog pictures. I'm not going to go back and look through them all. This one may have already been shown. It may not have. But you're going to enjoy it anyways, because you've got no other choice. I've worked hard for this. I photoshopped it together, made it a JPEG, and I laid it here, and you can enjoy it, or you can not. And if you don't, then what are you doing here? You've been watching me for 15 minutes, and now you're pissed, and now's the time you're gonna log out. I don't think so. I just don't think that's the case, you know? So there she is. There's Jaina enjoying a little... That's under the bed. Denning under the bed there. Seems to be enjoying that. Alright, and we'll get back to the island now. Almost pushed stop recording instead of hiding that image. There we go. Figured it out. Not so tough. Okay, another lumberjack. Now, I feel like at this point I should just like hide this out here, you know? Like, we're not going to build that far left. We're just not going to have the capability to. So, that's something to think about. Another plateau, huh? We'll go over here for 16. That'll probably end up being a market or something. Maybe. Resort Oasis. Hop field. You know what? We have a lot of hop fields over there. It'll probably like that spot. So we'll see. Can I? I can't. Oh, no, I can. Hey. That's what we call pre-planning. Ba-doop, boop, boo-doo-doo-doo. And then this is worth one more now that we've placed that. And that's just it all coming together, folks. That's what I call a solution, an incredible solution. I thought I was going to be able to slide something in here, but I think that I thought that these L-shaped houses were the opposite of the way that they are. So that's a thing that we'll just have to live with. We can kiss that there for 9. This is just going to be worth a whole Hannah banana worth of points, isn't it? 82. Does it like parks? Park is worth 5 to it. What is a park worth out here? 26. So I could get essentially 50 points worth of parks there, while also just making this worth 92. Now that, if I had not jumped the gun and dabbed so early, then that would have been a great time to do it. But I did it so early. I really dabbed too soon. And that hurts. That hurts, but I'm not going to ace everything on my first time back. So, just not. I'm not going to do... I can't do it. I got to set realistic expectations for myself. This is the one I was looking for. Hey. Hey, bada boom, bada bing. Eastside Mario's, anybody? Anybody eating there lately? Anybody breaking the stay-at-home order to go eat at Eastside Mario's? Hey, we've all considered it. I know how much Southern Ontarians love Eastside Mario's. And, you know, if that's your calling, that's your calling. I don't stand by that statement. If you're breaking stay-at-home order for Eastside Mario's, I have negative words for you. Okay, we're only at a 40-point temple, which ain't gonna do it for me. But hopefully we can unlock a few more. Hopefully we can place a few more, whatchamacallums. Ooh, 20. Hopefully we can place a few more mansions before we call that a total wash. Can I fit this somewhere it'll give me more than 7? No. I'm just going full slop dog with those, Is there a little bit of land out here that I could maybe potentially snarf all of those without paying the toll? I don't think so. That would have been too look at, you can see that it almost works. I have all of the fields without getting the windmill, but it just doesn't, there's not quite enough land space. It's the old fight with pixels again. Old Michael St. Pixels is giving me a hard time again. Does this like fountains? Doesn't really care either way. Where would I put this one? 40 points there? 41 points. Let's say 41 points, because I believe fountains also like parks or something like that. And I know that will become a thing. Right, so this is gonna go, likely gonna go, Donkey Kong. It'll probably go there. In truth. No, it'll go here. No, it won't, because that's only worth 30. It'll go in the, it'll go in that side, which means that these can go. Oh, but if I do that there, I mean, it gains me a lot of points. If I put it in that corner, then I can put a thing here and a thing here. If I put it in that corner, I can only go there and there, which neither of which does diddly for me right now. So we'll come back to that. That house is worth 20. This house is worth 19. This house is worth also 20. I think we can build in here. Although, that's another thing. Let's go on this side. Because we also need to think about these. And, I mean, that's pretty good. Let's take one of those 56. It's another one of those things where I think like 56 and 39. I'm going to take both of those. It's such a hard thing to get even one good jewelry store that I'll take 2 at any day of the week. 2 worth something like that is a dream. What is this thing? These things, I don't much care for these things. Don't get me wrong, I like how they look, but something about their bubble is just frustrating to me. Okay, we need more mansions against this thing for sure. So let's get that one in there. Got another field that it can just go slapdash up there somewhere. A balloon. Now we can put these wherever we want, especially because our jewelry stores are down, and you know, we're not gonna bother ourselves with trying to placate the rich folks of this city anymore. We don't care about them. They've got their little setup. Another mansion we can put in. Can I, like, snuggle it? What? Well, why does that rock go away now? Huh? That's the secret. That's the secret impression I've been holding back this whole time. Is a little, what is that? Home Improvement? Family Matters? I forget. I think it's Home Improvement. I'm blanking. I'm rusty, and I'm blanking. Monuments love temples. We know that. We all know that. However, you know, we don't really want to place it yet if we can avoid it. Because we still have... I still want more mansions. Really. There's one. That's good. So we're getting help. See, like there, so thing is, like, I want to go here. It's not going to reach down there. What I'm trying to do with the mansions is bunk, if I'm doing that. So let's just keep piling these in. Take a free 10 and a free 19. And then does that still fit? Or did I encroach too far? Oh no. Oh wait. What have I done? Wait, how did that even happen? Wait, no, that's not right. This has to fit on here still. I've always done this way, have I not? Am I crazy, or did I somehow get that in too close, or... Oh no, a disaster on Elm Street. What happened? I thought I always did this. Why does it look like it's so out of size whack now? Did the developers pass an update on me and make plateaus smaller? Oh, what a gaffe. What a powerful gaffe. That may have just ended any shot this island had. That... I mean, this temple's going to be worth just about nothing to me now. Oh, just criminal. How far back can I... You can only undo once, right? Like, yeah. Oh, I should have been more careful. I'm reckless. I was completely reckless. But I still don't really understand what happened, because I feel like I always build my, you know what I mean? I put my, but it does look like it's way far over for some reason. I mean, maybe I just did that and didn't notice. I have to play the tape back. Uh-oh. Well, what goes up there now is the question. Is there any way I can salvage this? You know, can I mean, I can get a 0-point temple here. Why is it so much better up there? Just because there's more? Yeah. Huh. It ain't good, I'll tell you that much. I mean, the market doesn't need to go on that. There's no real reason for it to, so we can... I'm losing the forest for the trees here. I don't think I'm playing smartly. I mean, I'm not. I know I'm not now. I've gone and bungled the whole thing. I've just gone and bungled it, haven't I? Perhaps I've bungled it. So, like, what did I do? Did I just put this, like... Yeah, it's like, it looks like I just somehow accidentally put it like an inch too far. how do we save this? Becomes a question then. Parks, like... Yeah, like looking at that as a test, like you can see there's room, but I guess my finger just slipped or something and I put that wall in like an inch too close. I don't know. Hard to say. Tough to say. I mean, this is worth 19 up here. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. We'll have to take that. Again, we know we have some good point parks out here. But it's, ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I think I fucked up on this cool island. Shit, that kills me, that kills me. That was so... I mean, it was going so well. It was going so much better than I could have hoped, I think, for a comeback video, you know? I was really building something here. And then I just did it so bad. I did so bad. Ugh. Maybe it's fixable. I'm not above doing some complete grease ball move to try and make this feasible again. Like multiple wall platforms or something. Like, I don't know. Why doesn't that go on there? You kidding me? Are you kidding me? What's the matter with you? $10 points. Okay, but can we just be a complete and total ball of cheese grease here? And like, what if I do that? Like, just what if I did that? Would that get me back in the... It's something. It's something. At least it's not a complete waste. And I mean, those were all worth a good chunk of points doing that, so it could be okay. Let's not crush our eggs before they hatch, or hatch our eggs before they chicken, or you know what I'm talking about. If anything is going to be a savior of this run, of this island, and actually get us to the next one, I think it's going to end up being the parks, because we have such an incredible park presence. It's just kind of hard to deny. Now, out here... I am not beyond being a complete cheese ball of this in this episode here. I want to win. I've been wronged. I feel like I've been wronged. So if I can like somehow cheese this up out of the water or whatever, and like just absolutely crunch myself a 30 point, 29 is fine. I'll take the 29 and go home. Where'd it go? Why did I lose the 29? Where is it? There it is. Okay, 29 is good. We know water plateaus love trees and sawmills. Okay. 18 there is gonna do it for me. How do we save this? More mansions would really help save it. Because we could throw them on here too and get a ton of points, but... Or... we don't have an amazing housing spot. Oh, out here, so we can start building out here. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm kind of eating up. I don't even know if it reaches down there. Yeah, it doesn't. I was gonna say I'm kind of eating up potential mansion space by doing that, but I'm also not really at all. 24 out there. 24 in there, 19s. Yeah, I'll take the 24 out on the edge here. Warehouse, I don't know. I don't know, mate. 25. 25 is probably the best we're gonna get. And we're not using that area for housing anymore. We've moved on. I'm gonna try and keep saving the temple. Really just seems like the way to go. So what I'm gonna do is try to find these, like, again, these mega, we're gonna find these highest value walls that we can and parks to try and save this run. Try and save this this village. It'll be quite the feat if we manage it, I'll say. Like, it'll be pretty bonkers if we can somehow pull this out, despite completely tossing probably a good, I don't know, 90 points in the trash. 37's probably the best we're gonna get. So we'll take it. We're still not getting mansions for some reason, which stinks, but we are getting good value housing. We can pull this for another 18 or 19 probably. That's cool. I think we're just gonna have to 23-point park. You love seeing these high-powered parks. They really are kind of keeping the game together right now. Let's go up here again. We'll just take another. Just gonna take all the big parks we can get, especially up here, because these are worth less as houses. 15, 21 here. Yep. Kind of want to save. I was hoping I would save this area for those long, thin parks again, but I don't know. I don't know the distribution of those. I don't know how likely that is. So take another 20 here. I got to see if there's anything that could maybe save me. I mean, that's pretty wild. I don't know. Is doing something like this a secret strategy that I, like, should have just known forever? Oh my head. Okay. Guys, we may not be toastered yet. We may not be in the toaster. If anything, we might have gone out of the frying pan and into the toaster. That's what I'm starting to think. Look at these points. I got points coming out the wazoo. I'm learning to play the kazoo. This is going so well. 17, okay. 17's fine. I can take a 17. Look, we're not, right now, we're not talking aesthetics at all. I mean, this island looks good, it's cute. It's got a little bit of a, you know, slapdash, fun time aesthetic going on. However, what if I could put this up here? Wouldn't that be just something fun? Or if I got another wall platform and I could, like, edge my way up even higher a little bit here. Okay, another tavern. 47 is, like, that's my spot, I guess. I don't know how oh, the brewery. But of course. Okay. Okay, maybe there's something to all this. You know? Just throw this right up here and take 23 points off, call it a day. This is 17. What if I went, like, I don't know, just just humor me. I'll touch around a little bit. 23 up here. Doesn't really open much up for me in terms of housing, whereas if I go here, at least I can, you know, add to the points later. So maybe I'll do this, even though it's sacrifice a couple of points to hopefully gain some in a bit. Speaking of gaining points, just place another one of my friggin'... Can I get another like 30 or 40 point mansion in here somewhere, somehow? Don't think so. If I can cheese this underneath here, I'm not above it. I will make you live in complete darkness. I don't care. Okay. 20 points here. How are we? Okay. We're almost getting back to what you'd be thinking, you know? Can I sneaky snake this kind of 17? And does that actually reach? It does count. Count it. Okay. And where does it reach this way? It does touch there a little bit. Is there somewhere else we can snake in perhaps a couple of walls? Let's look at it from this side. 88. Like, if I could get, I don't know. You could do something real weird probably in there, but what are we doing then? You know? What are we doing at that point? That's not anything. Ooh, I saw like an 18 there, though. Where was that? There it is. Bada boom. Okay, more shamans. I guess I didn't know about this spot until now, and I will take it. Could have been a highly crucial mistake, but it wasn't. Instead, it was a happy accident. Again, we can knock in another big mansion there. You do love to see it. Can we... Again, where can I... Any possible way I can just... Oopsie daisy a little... See, because like this is not built to take multiple things. It just isn't. So I'm not going to be able to put... I love that idea. I think that idea is so dumb, but it's also very good. Now, just a thought. If I completely cheeseball this into the rock, like really close, is it going to be high enough to get caught? Let's just check. I don't think so. No, it's not. There's probably some weird maneuver I could do to get this to register, but I don't know what it is yet. We've got more farms. 11 down here is worth 8, so we'll do that. Take these 11s. They're still best up here. 9. Ooh. Sure. I would love... I think the thing that would really, like, turn my crank is if I got another wall platform and could somehow just go even deeper on the cheese. You know? Like, really squeeze that temple into a bizarre position. I tried to place this on that island thinking that it was a thing. But it wasn't. I can put it out here. I think I'm too close. Which I am, but I can go a little farther. I always forget, you know, those seaweed things have quite the range on them. 22. You know what? I think it needs to be like here. So I can get like 30-ish, 26. Yeah, that's fine. 26 is good. We have more parks. We've really set up a kind of 18 is good. I mean, what about up here? Up here is kind of just completely dead space right now. It gives me 17 on one end. We'll say 18 there. I got another one of these super thin ones, which is what I was hoping I could, yeah, do that. That's what I really, really wanted. Oh, 25-point park. I'm really, oh, things are just coming together right now. Come on, coward, give me another flippin', what do you call it? A flippin', what do you call it? Give me another, this I don't think can, again, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, where does it reach? Like, trying to make the best of this. I don't think, oh, it could maybe, if I get this, like, right in there, it's effectively 18 points, I think. Yeah, because it does touch. All right. All right. You like to see that. You like to see that too. This could go down as one of my greatest comebacks, and one of my, you know, least prepared videos, which is pretty cool. You gotta give me a wall platform, cowards. Just do it. Stop being so scared of what I'm gonna be able to do with it, you know? Like, what are you so afraid of? Aside from me just killing it, just being so good. I'm really doing great. Positive affirmations. Look at that, we unlocked the next island. Ah, yes! Ah, they said it couldn't be done, but I did it. Who do you think you are? I am. God damn it. Damn it right. I love that video so much. Who do you think you are? I am. Oh, I love it. I hope everyone's having fun. I am trying my best to have fun out here. Oh, gosh. What a day it's been. What a day it's been, folks. I bet you didn't think you'd be getting this when you signed up today. Bet you weren't like, you know what, oh wow, Dan released a video? Crazy. I bet it's gonna be his best Islanders game of all time. You didn't say that. I know you didn't say that. I'm gonna buy that you said that, because I just know that you didn't do it. You wouldn't have done it. Did I scour? The fact that I got a 30-point... Yeah, the fact that I got a 30-point shaman there made me think that I did not scour this island very well for shamans, and it turns out it's true. Is that just a random bowl of water? Is that attached to anything? Anyway. What does this plateau think about the world? It likes that. Oh, it likes this very much. So do I. Taking a full heel turn, baby. I'm back, and I'm just doing all cheese all the time. I care not for your piddly earthbound rules. I'm here to win. I'm here to win, Islanders. All right, you children. Welcome to my world, dumpster children. It's Islanders time, baby, and we're winning. 28, that's gotta be the spot, right? That's gotta be the spot. Where was I putting my houses again? Right, so I built these guys knowing that We were going to want to get bonuses off them later. I think this thing's all tapped out. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Because of this, again, highly optimized seaweed build. We're doing pretty well there. Let's touch all of them here for 10. I know we could water plateau this, but nobody wants to do that. I could get a good 22 there, but I don't think we need it is the thing. We don't need it yet. Instead, we can do a couple of porks. Pork. 22-point pork. 15-point pork. 16-point pork. Is there somewhere I can... Oh, I saw a 19. I saw it. I saw a 19. Or did I just see a 16 and flip the 9 in my head? I think I just saw 16 and flipped a 9 in my head. Up here, anything? Maybe in here. How many open spaces do we have? 13, 18 is pretty good. 18's the hot stuff right now. 9, 16 up to there. These are too thin, too narrow. Oh, I saw that flash in, but it's not anything special. It's only 13. Down here, I don't think is going to be anything, but it's worth looking. Sometimes it's worth looking. 15. Yeah, like sometimes you get unexpected spots like this that are really good because you've got so many just little tiny things that are poking around, but I think 18's our spot for now on both fronts. But let's take this extra level, see if those cowards are willing to give us another wall platform, and they are not. So instead we'll do that for a bunch of points, and then we will continue to build here for our 30s. How long have we been going? 52 minutes. Isn't that something? This is nobody can say diddly to me. I came here and I delivered. You asked for it and I delivered. I came with the hotness, and that's just what I do. This is only worth 2. Does this help though? Like, it's effectively worth 12. Okay, I'm just gonna take this huge temple, 108 points, despite fully just throwing it in the trash, just throwing it away. I built this whole temple setup, and I garbaged it by accident. But even still, we found a way to make it work for a triple-digit temple. We'll do a little bonus doggo clock before we wrap it up. 53 minutes. Close out this island. Is this a new... It is not a new high score for me, but it's pretty close. By popular demand, famous YouTuber Dan White returns to the platform, slaughters his own record, all on one day. Truly a moment for the history books. I expect to see this in Rewind or whatever they call that. Give me an... Oh, well, yeah, it doesn't even matter anymore. I was about to get mad and ask for another wall platform, but I realized I couldn't do anything with it, even if they gave it to me, because I already placed my temple. Now they'll give me one, though, because they know. They'll give me one now because they are afraid. Or they're no longer afraid of what I can do with it. 9s. Where do I even put mansions anymore? I made them obsolete with impeccable placements. Seems like 9 is the best I'm gonna get. Maybe a 10 if I can squeeze, but I don't think so. Let's go with the 9 there. Towers. 35. Probably the best I'm gonna get. I don't see any other angle that I could come at this and actually like capture much, so we'll go there. As far as markets go, I'm not really convinced. I think if we were to get another high point market, it would need to be a wall platform or something along those lines. Like, I just don't think that there's, like, maybe there or something. I think it might be. I mean, that's not good, but I know this is worth another 17, so we can take that. Down here, we've got an actual farm going. That looks nice. We can build there. 8, 10 again, or 11 if I creep a little closer. Jiminy Christmas. I mean, where would I put this? I need a wall plateau. If I got a wall plateau, I'd have like another 150 point thing there, but I just don't, so there ain't much else I can do about it. We can take these 14 point parks because they're pretty good. I know I've got a 16 there if I need it, which I doodly do. I'll take the 16. Got a couple 16s there. But then even up here, oh, I should have been doing it up here. Look at the 20s, the 21s. Should have pulled that out a little further, but we're good. Oh, beautiful. More mansions that I do not have spots for. Or I just barely do. 16, 21 in there. This house, see, this paid dividends. I know I was a little flip-floppy on where I was going to put that. Whether I wanted more points up front or more points in the future. And it looks like my future play has worked. Which is good to see, you know. You love to have something work out for you. You know, I think we could all use that right now. Have something go right. Oh, wow! That's maybe the best wall I've ever placed. Give me a wall platform, you cowardly video game. Truly sickening how the game treats me. Refuses to give me a wall platform after everything I've done to show that I deserve one. It's just still not gonna do it. Still not gonna do it. Okay. Hug that. Give it a little buddy there. We can hook this up for another 11 because I think that's the best I'm gonna get. Just check on my other farms. A second circus, I mean, sure. 32 is a heck of a circus, especially this late in the game. We got more incredible park placements here for 20. We can finesse it just right. That one was worth 19, I saw. Pretty wild. Ooh, that looked like it would have been a good one, but just not quite. We're running out of land space here a little bit. 13 under there. Probably worth like 15 or 16 over here. 9. Ooh, we're even running out of our beautiful park farm. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect end to that little street. I I still have this market that I can't really put anywhere, which is kind of a bummer, but 25 points. I don't know what a water plateau thinks out here. 15, 16. Take those bonus points where you can get them. Where's that 16 at? Find it. Okay. And I'll take another 15 in there. Well, I'll take another 16 and connect them. Fun. Another city center. Sweet Lord. Oh, well, I can put it up here. I know that it works up here, because this is the spot I passed up on to get extra points. So a good solid 20 there is always good. And then we've got these, which are good for 10 in those spots, or 8 in a spot like that. I think I know which one I want. How about you guys? Vote at home. Do you prefer 10 or 8 points? Given the choice. 18 feels pretty good there, and it's also in a spot that just is not going to accommodate anything else. Okay. Starting to really, it's coming down to the wire here now. We've got so little room left to make the big moves, the great looks here. I don't know that we have much else, 14-point wall out here is like something, but it's not. Take it, because it seems like a pretty good number of points. I don't know. I don't want this. I don't want this video that is a return to the game to just be to have the final 10-15 minutes of it just be me searching for like optimal wall placements, As much as I love it, as much as I do want to just do optimal wall placements all the time. 12, 16 seems, yeah, they can share that spot. This mansion, we started setting up a little housing spot for it there. Even these guys, like, they don't mind the walls. That market is really frustrating to me because it's just it's so close to being like perfect. It's so close to having its spot. It's like incredible position, but it just isn't. There just isn't enough space for it. 15 here. What was it over here? Or what is it there? 9. 9 isn't great. 15 or seems like something in the neighborhood of 12. What about up here? Oh, a little bit of untapped potential there that I evidently forgot about entirely. 14 on this side, but I saw like a 16 on that side. I mean, I'll take the 12 or the 14 for one of those big square parks because they're so much harder to fit into places. Let me just think, like, where could this... I mean, it's worth 17 there, which is jack diddly. Like, I just don't... The space doesn't exist. I mean, maybe this spot got better because I built more, but... I don't know. I remain unconvinced. Got a bit of a toss-away wall here. Let's just see if we can find a reasonable place for that, at least. There we go, plus 20 is good. So that'll unlock our next thing. Maybe at long last it'll decide to take mercy on me and give me a wall platform. It absolutely does not do that. It does give me a brewery, which is an interesting addition, but ultimately not super helpful. Put our other brewery there, hiding on the other side of the wall like it's a secret, using the same fields, but hidden out of sight of the other one. Somehow I like appear to have lost my super high value huts. Oh no, 29 is still in there. 26, 29. Take that 29 there, slide her in right next to the fountain. We've got this thing hanging around that, I mean, you would think could be pretty good, but it's kind of fighting an uphill battle here. I mean, 26 is good. 26 is good, especially when you're minusing. Oh! That's pretty crazy. Even subtracting 24, it's still worth 42. That is one heck of a seaweed house. Seaweed town. 14 is good. We got another sawmill here, which I don't think is gonna give me a... Oh wow, look at that. If I get rid of all the trees, I can just plop the sawmill right in the middle there for a lot of points and ensure that nobody ever works again over there because all the trees are gone. 23 point fountain, good Jiminy. I mean, this is good out there. Housing, we're just filling the gaps here. We got so little room left that we're just trying to make anything and everything work. 9 points ain't great. I'll take this instead, which was what, 15? Yeah. Fill in the gaps, 15. We got another park, another seaweed field. This is a big honker in terms of points. I saw 24 there. Did I not? Am I crazy? Yeah, there it is. I saw this fountain worth... Oh, I might have accidentally occupied that space that it was so good in with something that was worse, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes you do that. Especially when you've already unlocked the next map. Like, I tend to get sloppy sometimes. I'm sure people know that. I'm sure people have seen me not exactly perform the best ever. 41. I mean, that kills me because that's... I've been waiting. I mean, look, granted, I did use 3 wall platforms all right on top of each other in order to in order to get in order to, you know, maintain some dignity with that temple the temple setup. So yes, I did perhaps burn some of my goodwill on that front. However, you know, it just is what it is. Sometimes you gotta do stuff that's unpopular. And I don't think the game should punish me for it. I think the game should actually be thanking me and helping me by giving me just one frickin' wall platform so I can put a powerful market down to end out the video. But I just don't think it wants to give me that opportunity. I think we're going to be calling it here in just a second. The true cruelty here. And we'll see as I place this. So I'm only a few points away from unlocking the next pack. The true cruelty here and sadness will be if I put this down. 41 point market. It unlocks the next pack. And lo and behold, we're going to pull a wall platform. We didn't. Alright, so at least the game didn't service up the ultimate embarrassment, as it could have very easily decided to do that. We'll give this windmill its first field. We'll give this place its first house, so people that work up here can live in a nice little home, which I think is good. People should have places to live. That's my hot take. In fact, we'll build 2 houses. Why not? And can we find a place for this one somewhere that's reasonable? I don't think so. I think we're out of the high power slots for homes. So, you know what? Hey, that's a good place for one. Down on the rock. And we'll cap it all off with an infamous breaker wall. No. I don't know where to put this. Cap it off with a nice little wind wall. There we go. We'll protect them from the wind. 17 points. Well, what a game. What a time. That we had some journeys. We did kind of go against our aesthetic principles in creating this island, but it did allow us to come within 28,131. We're within 1,000 points. 28,130. We're within 400 points of our high score, which is pretty wild. So, I mean, if you thanks for coming by. If you tune in next time, I guess we'll get a high score. Where would I live here? Let's figure that out. To be honest, this is like this island was made for maximum efficiency. It was not really made for livability. So I'm not sure I'd really want to be anywhere near the city. Although I did place this house like second last, and to be honest, it appeals to me. It's got a little flower here. It's kind of on its own, but it's still connected. Like if you built a nice stairway here, you could get right into the city fairly quickly. But you have the privacy. You've got a nice view of the ocean, and you have ample work opportunity as well. If you want to do anything related to the sea, you've got all these farms and fisheries. Again, as well as all your typical city jobs. If you master carpentry enough to build that stairway for yourself to get into town. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad I sat down and did this again. And hopefully I continue to do it at least at some semi-regular interval in the future. But look at this completely forgotten area. This was so important early game and then just kind of faded away. This highly successful area, again, hundreds of points worth of parks here. All right, but hey, with all good things, you eventually have to move on. So let's check out our next island and see where we'll be building next time. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I had a great time. Hope you did too. I post every other year, so if you liked this, come back not this year, but the year after that, and I'll have another fun video for you to check out. I don't know. I don't want to commit to anything because it is. I have important things that I enjoy going on in my life now, but I do enjoy this so much, so it's a lot of fun for me to check in. If you did like this, though, if by some insane turn of fate you're somebody watching this that hasn't seen every single other video I've published, I have over 100 videos on my channel, including 28 other Islanders videos. So if you just like me droning in the background, you can do that you can listen to almost more than a full day's worth of me just droning and playing Islanders. I'm running out of throat wetness right at the finish line here. Yeah, so I mean, we've got this lots of ground space here, which bodes well for our chances in terms of creating like a big successful island. Will we be able to graduate from this island? Who knows? Tune in about 5 months to find out when we get back to this. So Hope you guys are all having a great day. And great day, great evening. I don't even know when I'm going to post this. Hope you're just all doing well. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.